She is back. It is time for the spring season of the Mary B. Martin School of the Arts. A lot of neat things coming up over the next few months. A couple of them coming up next week. Anita DeAngelis is here with us this morning with a little rundown of some of the different things. And Anita, it's good to have you back on the show.
It's always great to be here, Amy.
So we were talking before the show about this documentary that you guys are going to be showing, and that's coming up Monday of next week.
Yeah.
Called Mango Dreams, and I was watching the trailer, and it's just one of those that's going to resonate, I think, with a lot of people.
You know, it's really a beautiful story about people that come from very different backgrounds, differences in religion and educational level and economics, and yet they build a friendship together. So it's really a beautiful story.
And this is the story of basically the doctor sort of going back to his past to use it to heal.
Right. So a Hindu doctor who's developing dementia was a victim of the British partition of India, and he lost much of his family. But he decides he wants to go back to his home. And the way he gets there is on a long journey with a Muslim rickshaw driver. So along the way, they build a friendship.
And it talks about how important that friendship is to helping him heal. And really, he sees himself in different ways. It looks really amazing, and it's already won several awards, I understand.
It has. It's won several awards, especially in international film festivals, humanitarian awards. Honestly, this is one of the most beautiful films we've had so far.
And what I love about what you guys do is you also bring in the filmmaker, and I asked you, is he coming in again? And you said, yeah, he's actually going to be here. So to be able to talk and ask questions about that particular film, a whole new perspective. Right,
and the filmmaker is from North Carolina, from Raleigh-Durham, and his wife is Indian. So, you know, he's playing a little bit on a background in storytelling and interest in storytelling, but then his wife's culture. Wow. So it's another bridge across cultures that I think is so important to this particular film.
So you'll be showing the film and then doing some questions and answers afterwards?
Yes, and all of our films are free and open to the public, so we hope we have a good crowd on Monday.
Yeah, what an opportunity. And that one's called Mango Dreams. Now we're going to switch over a little bit because you're bringing in an artist.
Right, a visual artist.
This is, she crochets, but huge pieces.
Right, and she crochets out of lots of different materials. So it's not just yarn. She might use shoelaces or plastic bags or discarded strings that she finds. Anything that looks stringish that she can work with a crochet hook she'll use.
And she talks a little bit about some storytelling. Her name is Sheila Pepe, right?
Sheila Pepe, yes.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about her background and how she kind of incorporates that into some of her different pieces.
Right. So she's Italian-American, and I'm Italian-American too, so I find a connection here. But as a child, she learned how to crochet. When I was a child, that was really important in the Italian neighborhood that I grew up in. Little girls learned how to crochet. And for years, Sheila, as a visual artist, kind of abandoned that process. But then it came back to her, and so she's using it in a much more conceptual manner now than what she learned as a child.
Seems like a lot of people are doing that. That art form has really come back. Right.
And she does pieces that are site-specific, so she's responding to the room that she's working in, or she has a specific idea for the space that she's working through.
So is she going to be actually making a piece while she's here?
She will be conducting a workshop with ETSU students, so they will be making something. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be at this point. We won't know.
But it'll be fun to watch.
That's right.
Well,
that's right.
Anita, great to have you back on the show. Lots of cool things coming up. We'll give everybody again the information. All of this happening next week. Mango Dreams, the film we were talking about. That's Monday, 7 o'clock, right there at the Culp Auditorium on the ETSU campus. We also have Sheila Pepe coming in on Thursday. That will begin at 7:30. You can learn more about these events and others right there on their website at etsu.edu.